This is the vaccine PowerPoint by Emerson Lyon for the University of Maryland, Biology 101, teacher Scott Drew, on the date of August the 8th of 2021. Here is the hypothesis for a baby vaccine. The baby will be fine. The baby will need more than just one vaccine. The baby is going to need to be checked in order to have a vaccine. Baby is going to need an examination by doctors. It's the parents' decision needed for the baby vaccine, and the doctor chooses which vaccine the baby needs. Here are reasons why parents don't want to give their child a vaccine. They might not want to give their child a vaccine because of religious reasons and the way that God feels about it. Fear of getting the child sick from the vaccine, side effects of the vaccine that can harm the child, overwhelming the immune system that could harm the child. Might be worried about addictives that harm child, fear that the child might have autism for some children of parents. Here are more reasons why parents don't want to give their child a vaccine. Part 2. Babies can have less power to their immune system, risk of illness and serious complications from diseases, personal or philosophical reasons for not taking vaccine, safety concerns for the well-being for baby, the desire for more education on the vaccine for the parents, and the vaccine healthcare providers that don't provide information on the vaccine. Immune system importance to vaccine. Vaccines are good for preventing diseases in the human body. Vaccines help develop immunity in the immune system. Macrophages are white blood cells that swallow germs. B. lymphocytes produce antibodies that attack the antigens. T. lymphocytes attack cells that are infected. T. lymphocytes go into action for germs. Importance of vaccines and different types of vaccines. Vaccines help develop immunity for infection. There are different types of vaccines for people. Live attenuated vaccines fight viruses and bacteria. Inactivated vaccines fight viruses and bacteria. Toxoids to prevent diseases from bacteria that produce toxins. Subunit vaccines includes only viruses or bacteria. Conjugate vaccines fight a different type of bacteria. Vaccine importance for people is this. More doses of the vaccine can help you live more. Vaccines after a while can help you live more. Booster levels are needed to back up immunity. More than one is needed for immunity. Adults and children need a dose yearly. Annual flu can be different depending on seasons. The 20th century diseases. In 1900, 21,054 people had smallpox. Also 894 patients died from smallpox in 1900. In 1920, 469,924 had cases of measles reported. 7,475 died from measles in 1920. In 1922, 107,473 pertussis cases were reported. Also, 5,009 patients died in 1922. Vaccines about refrigeration. Shipping temperature for vaccine is at 2 to 8 Celsius. Vaccines outside of containers will be useless. Vaccines need to be stable and cold. For COVID-19 had served as a master class. Complex conservation goes well with non-enveloped viruses. Solving cold conundrum can improve vaccination. Vaccines form artificial proteins. We lack efficacious vaccines for many pathogens. A team named EPFL created artificial proteins. Corilla's team focused on de novo proteins. Artificial proteins are created in the laboratory. They are tested out in laboratories for animals. Methods for certain creatine proteins have beyond immunology. Vaccines on body immune response. Scientists are brilliant on the way of immunity. Vaccines will exploit the immune system of the body. Life attenuated vaccines have been successful since 1798. Immune system duties detect microbial invaders. Bacteria excited altered immune responses of immune system. RNA, the molecules produced by live organisms. Study of coronavirus so far. Burn in South Africa is worrisome. In Brazil, behaves similar to South Africa. Two SARS-CoV-2 variants have been analysis of variants. There are more than 9 new infections in the UK. South Africa variant neutralizes the activity of antibodies. COVID for some people had 11-fold less activity. In conclusion, there are some good reasons people want to have vaccines because they want to live much longer than people that don't get access to the vaccine. Babies cannot be good having many vaccines for parents that want to give their child a safe injection. Some don't want to have their child vaccines because they give their child vaccines because of religion. Vaccines can be good to not get infected by viruses. There are different doses of vaccines. Parents are worried that the vaccine won't work.